Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, my pen's made of rubber. That was dumb. All right, this is Tyler with TarverAcademy.com, and I want to teach you how to do some math. Okay, so let's look at today's example. Graph negative 2x plus 4y equals 4 for the domain D is negative 8, negative 4, 0, 4, and 8. Okay, so pause this, give it a shot, find an answer, and let's see if you got it right. Ready? Go. Okay, welcome back. That was fun. All right, so I missed you, by the way, while we were gone. Okay, so what you're going to do is I'm going to rewrite some of this stuff. So I've got my equation, which is negative 2x plus 4y equals 4. And then we've got domain, which means domain is x. That's right. Domain is x. Range is y. So it means we're going to plug our domains in for x to find these equations. So we've got negative 8. We've got negative 4. 0, 4, and 8. I'm going to work this problem like you should if you're working it out, okay? So first thing you want to look at is if these are my four options, what's the thing Elmo always says? One of these things is not like the other. That was a terrible impression. This is a straight line. These are all dots, okay? That doesn't want you to graph the line, it wants you to graph it for the domain of this, and those are all individual coordinates. So I already know A is wrong. You should probably know that because if you have four multiple choice and one is that drastically different, it's usually just thrown in there to kind of throw you off. So don't ever assume that's your right answer because it's different, because they want to trick you. That's what test people want to do. So here we go. All right, so let's plug in our x's one at a time. So we've got negative 2, and I'm plugging in negative 8. So negative 2. Then I'm going to put negative 8 in there because it's multiply plus 4y equals 4. Okay, negative 2 times negative 8 is 16. I don't have enough room on this paper. We're going to subtract 16 over here. So it's 4y equals negative 12. And then divide by 4. So y equals negative 3. Sorry, that was cramped. I'm going to assume you know how to work equations. Let's just do that from now on because I hate running out of room. So I want to make my coordinate, which I already have my x, is negative 8. They already told me that. And then my y is negative 3. So I need to look on these possible things and see which one had a negative 8, negative 3. So we go negative 8. Let's see, I'll put it up here. Negative 8, negative 3. Remember, the first one's your x, the second one's your y. This is your x-axis, y-axis. They labeled it for you, or at least they labeled the y for you, so that was sweet. Okay, so I'm going to go back 8, down 3. Do I have a point there? Absolutely, okay, because it's negative 2 and negative 4, and it's in the middle. You know what? I can go ahead and look at the rest. I might be able to go ahead and knock this mug out. So I'm going to go back 8, down 3. There's no coordinate there. So that one's wrong if I did that problem right. And then we're going to go back 8, down 3, and that one's wrong as well because there's no coordinate there. So I might not have to do all this. So what I might do is I'm just going to skip down to an easy one, which is plugging in 0 into that equation, and see if I have at least 2. If I do, I'd feel confident about marking this as my correct answer. So we got negative 2 times 0 plus 4y equals 4. That's going to be 0, because anything times 0 is itself. 4y equals 4. Divide by 4 on both sides, y equals 1. So my 0, 1, because I already knew my x was 0, just found the y. Let's see if we had 0, go over 0, and then up 1. There's another coordinate. I feel good. Let's go ahead and pull the trigger. C is the correct answer. And if you're like, that's B. No, it's not. It says C. Math people are weird. Thanks for tuning in. If you could, number one, please subscribe. That means just so much to me. Just so much in the whole wide world to me. So if you want, TarverAcademy.com has math videos out the wazoo. And then check me out on Instagram because, I mean, I'm not getting paid for this. So, peace. Bye-bye. Hey. It's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. I want to let you know that if you click that little circle to subscribe, then we're going to send you $2 million in the mail. You just got to go to the bank and pay for it. Subscribe. I don't